What's going on, guys? Welcome to RePP ThaT. I'm Reppin' Millions. I'm one of your hosts. And this is your other host.
I'm VJ, 13. But I'm not 13 years old, I'm 20.
And it don't mean VJ as in like vagina.
That's right.
So,
But I guess
so we want to talk to you guys about some stuff. It's gonna be our little annual podcast, something new.
Annual? Like once a year?
Okay, I don't know about it. Maybe not once a year, of course.
Yeah,
well, I mean every other week.
Periodically.
Periodically. So what we do is we just gonna have a little podcast with y'all. Just kind of go over some stuff. Just talk about gaming topics. I already mentioned this before. You already know. Reppin' Millions. Doing it for 2 years, still fucking up. So what's on the list first?
The first thing on the list is Final Fantasy VII Remake and Final Fantasy 15 coming to the Nintendo NX. That's a game changer.
That is a game changer. Those of y'all who don't know, I'm a Nintendo fanboy.
I'm not.
But I mean, I grew up with Nintendo. Go way back like a Cadillac. I do mean way back. If I can push the seat back.
Way back like Cadillac car seats.
Like this. Like, you know, this shit right here. I'm about to drop my fucking tablet. But like, this shit right here.
Your hand is back here.
But anyway, so it's really exciting. It really is. He's excited. And he's not even like into Nintendo like that, but he started up on it. I'm older than him, but he knows. And he's your guy to go to for Sony stuff. Me, I'm that guy to go to for like Nintendo, some Sony, and then mostly on the Xbox and Nintendo side, but mostly Nintendo. My other friend, our other squad mate, he'll be jumping in with us. He doesn't live with us or in the vicinity, but I mean, you'll probably hear his voice. But I mean, anyways, on the topic, how do you feel about this? How do you feel about Final Fantasy coming in?
I think, honestly, Nintendo is just gonna knock Microsoft off the chopping block. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, how can I put this? I'm not a Nintendo fan, like you said, but for me, it doesn't take a lot. If Nintendo comes with a good Zelda game, and now I'm a big Final Fantasy fan, so anything Final Fantasy I'm gonna buy.
Oh yeah.
And they come with a Final Fantasy game on the NX, I might just get that hoe, you know. So that's how I feel about it.
I mean, could have said it better than myself.
Pretty much, I strongly believe that PS4 is gonna dominate. It's gonna dominate the Final Fantasy field, but with more hardcore games, not exactly hardcore, but with more games and availability, like Nintendo's introducing, especially with highly anticipated games like Final Fantasy VII
coming on the NX, of course,
on the NX, and Final Fantasy 15, you know, people are gonna buy, and by this time people are gonna have all three consoles, and I really believe that, you know, their Xbox might be put in a closet somewhere.
I mean, I know you've seen me. How many times have I brought mine here, my Xbox?
Only like a couple times.
Well, I mostly had like the
Wii U
and the PlayStation 4.
Right.
But I mean, people play the Xbox One. They played more than the Wii U.
Right.
I mean, I feel like other people mentioned before, like that shit's for like media and shit.
I don't want to like just bash the Xbox down, but it's like
it's coming out on there too, but it's not gonna be like. I don't know per se if people are gonna prefer it mostly on there. You know, most people might get it because on PlayStation.
Right.
You know,
because both games were supposed to be originally just for PlayStation.
It was home
Even
to that.
yeah, right. Even when they announced Final Fantasy 15 as Final Fantasy Versus 13 back in 2006, it was an exclusive PlayStation title, and I believe that people are still going to be faithful to PlayStation when it comes to that.
Yeah, that's true. And then, like you said, like Nintendo, they need this buzz. They really do. They need this right now. They need this more than anybody right now, because you know they struggling because the Wii U wasn't doing so well. Like third party dropped that first year, third party support, and of course Mass Effect 3. I know that's not Final Fantasy, but Mass Effect 3 did okay, but it didn't do well. But I mean, you see me play it. It looked beautiful.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's just EA was a punk ass bitch on that. But regardless, it's good to know that because Square Enix is gonna be working with them. Because you can see they've been pulling some strings with them. They've been doing some shit with Nintendo for a while.
Oh yeah.
Because I already told you they had Tactics and they had all that other shit, the little games they had on DS, and then not to mention they released Cloud and Super Smash Bros. DLC a couple months ago last year. Then not only that, I still need to beat that game. But Final Fantasy Explorers.
Yes. And Dream Drop Distance. Yes.
Dream Drop Distance.
Kingdom Hearts has always been a strong tie between Square Enix and Nintendo.
And it's good to know that they made that exclusive.
Yes.
But now, of course, you know, that's a different story on that. We'll get to that. We'll get to that eventually. You know what I'm talking about. Anyways, what else is next?
The Division beta.
The Division.
I just tried to download it. And after waiting about 2-3 hours, because of this crappy ass connection, the servers are down. So I haven't had a chance to play it, but he did. So
you want to know my thoughts about it so far?
Yeah, what's going on with the Division?
Because
I did look at the video. The video. The beta gives an introductory video, and it was like you know, it's a cover shooter. You know, you press X to cover, and you point and shoot whatever.
That's kind of weird.
And
like
it's kind of like Watch Dogs. I said the exact same shit.
It's gonna be like Watch Dogs.
It's very much like Watch Dogs. So I'm concerned. I don't want another. I want a Division, not Watch Dogs.
I mean, I don't know. I think it kind of worries me about the mechanics. I wonder if it's gonna be the same way like that in the new Ghost Recon coming out, because that's gonna be cover based. And but I mean, you could actually go prone in that. That's my only biggest pet peeve in the Division. But I mean, other than that, I mean, I actually feel like it didn't really need to go at least prone. But I mean, it'd be nice to go crouched. That's my thing about it. I wish you could crouch. But other than that, you find a lot of loot, and exploring's pretty cool, and you learn some shit. So I mean, it's actually, I feels like it did better than what Destiny did. Like they said, like Bungie's kind of nervous right now.
I'm concerned if it's an open world game. People don't like walking in open world games. You know what I'm saying? They like driving. They take the coupe. Yeah, because you saw me run when you were on the phone earlier and you watched me play that shit. I was running for days, but I mean, you did get a little like, I was like, look, I don't know if I'm lazy or if I just would prefer something to ride on. Hell, they give me a fucking bicycle. I don't give a fuck. That's right. Bicycle and snow. I don't know how that's gonna work, but that's
but we gonna work.
It's gonna work.
Yeah.
That all gonna move.
But it's something. It really is. And I do know. Shout out to my boy Snow. Shout out to my boy Snow for this one. They actually, him and his boys, they played it when they had the closed beta like last month. And I can tell you this, I saw some gameplay on it. His gameplay and some other people's gameplay. And they were rocking out, and they had some shit, boy. They had like you could do, like, supposedly there's something called the Dark Zone. That's almost like a multiplayer aspect of the missions. But yeah, you could do a lot of shit with that. But I mean, we might have to go on break here because we got like 43 seconds. Because I thought I said it longer, but that's okay. We'll go on a little break, and we'll come back. But I mean, with that said, you got anything else to say about it? Because I mean, I don't want to just say something and then
it's less than 43 seconds. No.
No. All right. We'll be back, guys. We will be back. What's going on, guys? We're back again. Like I said, welcome back to RePP ThaT. We went on a little break on Reppin' Millions.
Always screw up my introduction. I'm DJ.
Y'all gonna have to get used to that. We're gonna have to get used to that. Anyways, last thing we were discussing was the Division beta. The last thing I was talking about was the Dark Zone. I haven't reached to that yet, but what the Dark Zone is, it's pretty much like the PvP aspect of the missions. because like I was saying, you can do missions, but you can like play with other players, like random players. Like you have your squad, and then there's another squad, and what that does is it's pretty much, it's like they can whoop you. Like you can either work with them or work against them. If that makes sense.
Okay, so in a way, it's almost like a GTA Online.
Something like that.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's like another zone where you go there and you can pretty much, if y'all both working on the same shit, y'all can work together. Or hell, you can even flip the script. You can go rogue. I don't know how the rogue system works, but I mean, some people said like the timer goes up like each time you shoot somebody. Like if you friendly fired, like say me and you were playing, I shot you, you got 15 seconds.
Oh,
and it lets them know, like it singles you out, like you get like highlighted.
Yeah.
And each time your shit goes up, you get like a bounty, and your XP, your currency goes up, and then they can kill you. If you kill everybody, you get double the loot, double the experience, double the money. If they kill you, it's same thing for them. So, I mean that's what that is about. I mean other than that, what I played so far in the Division, I like it. But I mean, I don't know what the fuck happened to you earlier. Maybe it's the school's connection, because we
it's the Ubisoft servers. Right now it is 3:30 in the morning, and the servers are offline for maintenance. So
that makes sense. I don't even know how long that's. I think the beta is. Let's see, check that. I think the beta might be till when?
You said Monday?
I think Monday maybe.
Monday.
Well, I'll double checking now.
But the game does come out March 8th.
Yeah, that's about a week or two away. Actually, it's less than a week away. Actually, yeah, we got like a week and a half after this weekend.
Yes, it is. I'm gonna have to figure out what I want for March. There's so many games. Well, there's a couple of games like the Division, Hitman. That's another game in March, March 11th.
I wanted to get it, but not episodic. It still sounds cool.
That was the thing that confused me the most, was the episodic parts, that you got packs to buy. Like the game could be $40, but if you buy everything, it could be $60, and they have more things for $89. And you know what I'm saying? I don't know exactly what I'm getting. I want the whole game, of course, but I don't. It's like I feel like I'm paying for something that I already have.
They're doing that shit. They're doing that shit to your game.
Yeah, they do that to most games.
Yeah, you need Final Fantasy. Shit, I think it's stupid. I mean, they have enough. If it's true, that's bullshit. It's a money thing. It's a joke. Because you spend all these years, we're going to showcase this beautiful game. Give it to you. Show how beautiful it is. And then, okay, we're just going to. But I mean, that's the game industry. The game industry's fucked up nowadays. I just can't even look at it no more. Like, if Nintendo's not making themselves fucked up because of horrible sales, which I mean, they're coming back. Which they obviously, like I said before, we had this behind, like, let's close the discussion behind offline, saying how they have money. They have money. We know they have more money than Sony and Microsoft. They just ain't distributing it the right way. But I mean, the NX might be the turning point. But what's next on the list?
What's next is Uncharted 4.
Uncharted 4.
Racism.
It's about to get deep, y'all. It's about to get deep.
We're about to go into formation. No, we're not gonna talk about that.
We're gonna see out that.
We're gonna delete that. This is Uncharted 4 comes out April 26th on 2016, the same day as Mafia 3, by the way. And it's definitely a buy, but there's this controversy that, what is it? Her name is Laura Bailey, and Laura Bailey is a motion capture actress in the game that's going to be playing the character in Uncharted 4, Nadine Ross, who is the co-villain of the game. For those of you who don't know who Laura Bailey is, she also played Fetch in infamous Second Son and First Light.
She did?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right.
But there's a lot of controversy of a white actor playing South American character.
She African, or she just like?
She's South. No, she's not
She's
African.
not African. She's
like Brazilian, South American.
Oh, she one of them.
But to America, it's black and white.
Yeah.
Yes. So I really don't know. To me, it's much to do about nothing. It's so petty.
Yeah.
So petty.
Because I mean, we could be like Paul Mooney and go deep as fucking, but we ain't gonna do that because that's going. We ain't trying to. We ain't like that. We're not. He's not a bad person.
We're gonna get our channel closed.
Yeah.
No, cut.
They gonna be like, fuck, cut that. They gonna like, whoop, copyright claim. They'll find something. They'll say, flag that motherfucker.
Fine.
You'll see us on the news the next day. So we ain't getting
CNN.
But I will say this. I mean, should I bring up the part about Army of Two?
Bring y'all go ahead.
Shut up. For those of y'all who don't know, Army of Two Devil's Cartel. They didn't have a problem with it. They didn't have a problem with this because there's two, as you know, the two white people in the game, Alpha and Bravo. That's all we know their names as. We don't know their actual real name, like Rios and Salem. But the thing is, both things. If you didn't know about those characters, the cast, I'm not sure their names. I don't really know their names. I can't even think of it. We'd have to look it up. But Alpha was played by a white dude who was playing a white dude. So the white dude's playing a white dude, or Caucasian's playing a Caucasian.
That'll work.
Yeah. And then the other white dude, excuse me, Caucasian dude, Bravo, I don't want to sound racist, he was played by a black dude.
Do you know the actor's name?
No, I don't. I've never seen him before in my fucking life.
We'll just say it's Idris Elba. He's good. Anything he's in is good.
But I can't think of that other dude's name, but the dude who plays Alpha. But either way, nobody said anything about that. But you know, controversy goes a long way when it comes down to games, especially like they just try to find a way to like bash a game before it comes out or while it's already out.
So it's like when a black person portrays a white person in a game. We're talking about games. In the game, it's okay. You know, there's not a lot of controversy, but for some reason, with this particular game, when a white person is portraying not even quite a black person, but a South American person character, is oh my God, it's a problem. Mm-hmm. And a lot of people are like, you know, how can I say this? It's like it's pro black, I guess, but at the same time, I don't know what I'm saying. I have to think about this. I didn't write shit down.
But I see what you're getting at though.
Right, it's like, no, I can't say that. No.
We'll just leave it at that.
Right.
But we'll just say, I mean, I don't have a problem with it. I'm not complaining, and obviously the people in South America,
they're not complaining.
they ain't saying shit about it. You don't see them talking about these motherfuckers. You know, you don't see them going all crazy and shit. But there's always shit like that in the game industry. So I mean, this ain't nothing new. They just trying to start shit. I mean, did it say if there was anything wrong with it? Did Naughty Dog say that?
They said that it was a long time ago when I read what they said, but they said that, you know, the character development, I believe, just progressed into a South American. So they didn't intend for it. It's just, you know, throughout natural development made it that way, and that they liked her voice. Now the voice of Nadine Ross is played by I forgot the actress' name. I think it started with like a C or something. But she's being played by a South American or black actress. But as far as the motion capture and the physical acting is being played by Lauren Bailey. I believe that's correct. Mm-hmm. So I don't know. It's a whole lot to do about nothing. It's just really petty. At the end of the day, everybody's gonna buy the last Uncharted for racism or not.
Exactly.
I'm gonna get midnight release.
I'll go with you.
He's gonna get Mafia 3. I will get Uncharted, and we're just gonna swap games.
We gonna yeah. I'm getting Mafia 3. Those y'all don't know. But what's next?
The next thing is Firewatch.
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 I watched you play that.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna buy that game. Well, I'll let him explain it to you, and I'll explain to you why I'm not gonna buy the game. Like
Firewatch. I have a list of games I'm gonna get in 2016, and it's over like 20. There's a lot of games, a lot of AAA games, especially for PlayStation, of course. And Firewatch that came out on February 9th was the first on my list because I saw it at E3 of 2015 and it looked real interesting. And so I'm playing this game. I get it day one, and
he waited up all night, mind you.
Yes.
He waited up like how I waited for Corn and Bayonetta. And that was bullshit, but that's another story. But I mean, he waited like a motherfucker.
I waited. I was waiting, check on it during class. I waited
in class.
In class. With the one that I'm feeling, yes. In class, and I'm playing it, and the introduction is completely text based. Mm-hmm. So that means you really have to read. The setup is something that you have to read. You have to read the setup, and they give you choices on how the main characters. What's the fucking main characters? I didn't even write the name.
His name was like Henry, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's Henry.
See, I don't even play it.
His name is Henry, some fat dude, and
like Louis.
Right. He like Mr. Incredible, like a Mr. Incredible reject.
Who we're gonna go there, gonna fuck up everything. But yeah, I watched him play this game, and it's pretty dope. It's one of those games that you just like you can experience it one time. But I mean, explain to them what the real issue is. What it's like.
Well, it's an indie game. It's really really beautiful. It's made by Unity 3D. I personally use Unity a lot, and when making AAA games or big games with Unity, sometimes things don't always
come out the way they wanted to.
Like the Assassin's Creed game, but that's another story.
Which one was it?
I think it's Unity.
Unity was made by Unity?
I think.
Or was it, you sure it wasn't maybe like 3 or 4?
No.
Liberation maybe?
No, I don't know about
Okay, if y'all know which fucking Assassin's Creed game it
was made by Unity.
If please just tag it in the comment section below. But
right, but the real issue, the first thing I noticed was that the game crashed on me. I mean, I got it on day one. I could expect some problems, but I didn't expect it to crash. It's definitely not a 60 frames per second type game.
Piloting it on PC.
Right.
4K. Then you just might as well be outside.
Right.
Pay some fresh air. Like,
right.
Fuck 4K. 120 fucking frames.
That's right.
It sounds lovely, but the whole thing is this game had, like you said, it crashed. I even watched it kind of glitch around.
Yes, it's very glitchy.
But other than that, the game, it's a first-person shooter. It was like a
not shooter,
not first person. It's first person, but it's not a shooter. It's a first-person like open world explore game. Like you gotta, what is the whole? You just find your letters and stuff.
You basically have to follow the dialogue. You're Henry, who's got out of this bad relationship with your wife, and your boss is Delilah, who's in another tower. You're a fire watcher, and so she's in another tower, and you're communicating with her through this speaker, and you sort of build a relationship and start talking, and she tells you go find this out, or go look at this fire, or things like that. But the game gets what I really like is the story. Now, there are little articles that you have to pick up and read, sort of like an Outlast or something, you have to read to get further into the story.
But minus you getting your ass whooped.
Right. Minus you getting chased and shit.
Yeah.
That's another thing we have to talk about, but anyways,
ass getting mauled by a bear. Oh, look at this.
Be like the Revenant. But it's a really good story, and in a way, I really like the game because it's kind of creepy. There is someone out there who's messing up camps, who's watching you, who's closing doors behind you, and you never see them. They attack you from behind, you never see them. And so to walk around and see things in misplaced and your home being broken into is very, very creepy. And so it's good in that sense. Just on the technical aspect, it's kind of bad. Besides how it looks, but as of today, not too long ago, I heard that they released a patch that substantially increases Firewatch's performance. I haven't tested it out, but I did get the patch. I did.
He does. He will let y'all know.
I will let y'all know.
Another thing I wanted to say, is it gonna be DLC for this game or no?
I doubt it.
Because it is an indie game. But the point is, how much you pay for that game?
I paid with the PlayStation Plus discount $17.99.
So it was like,
And the full price was $19.99.
So it's like you pay like 18 something. Like 18.
But with no tax, I downloaded it.
Okay.
Yeah, from PSN, no tax. So it's $19.99, but you can also get it from PSN with a dynamic theme for $21.
I don't think it's worth it. Anything with dynamic themes, don't go into that.
But I would definitely give this game a try.
If I were y'all, I would wait. Because you know how PlayStation is. Every console does this. My damn battery about to die. I just charged this motherfucker. Oh no. Anyway, fucking technology. If the shit don't cut off beforehand. This game, I'll probably say like it's worth 15. Well, I would say it's worth the 20, but I mean, this just, for me, I would say wait. Just wait till the price drop. Because you know they be doing them crazy ass deals. A game could be $30, the bitch be like, what, $7? And then if you that person that bought it, you be like, bitch!
Yes.
Just be mad. But that's all we got to say about Firewatch. What else on this? Oh, I need to talk about Street Fighter.
Oh yeah.
Street Fighter, y'all.
Go ahead.
Street Fighter. Oh, here we go.
He's a huge Street Fighter fan. I don't play that shit. I haven't played that shit in years, so.
I've been playing that bitch since. I've been playing that bitch since I was a little ass boy. Just
that big titty white lady on that damn thing like, what you call me?
But you can anyways, I've been playing that shit since fucking I used to get Chinese food at this Chinese restaurant when they chopped the head off the fish. But that's a different story. That was back home in Houston. But anyways, this game, flawless. Well, mechanic-wise, the mechanics are flawless. That I know this far, right now. But I mean, it's better with a fight pad, or an arcade stick, as you motherfuckers call it. I call it fucking joystick because that's what I was raised with. A joystick, not a fucking arcade stick. But I know why y'all call it arcade.
I wasn't joyful when I was getting my ass kicked in the game. I suck at Street Fighter.
But I mean, this game is definitely an experience. It's fun. It's fucking fun. It has a good character. It has like 16 characters. It has Rashad. That reminds me of Malik. So racist. Okay, Rashad, Mika, that bitch named Laura, Ryu, of course, Ken bitch ass. Don't hate on me because I said that. Fuck y'all. Nash or Charlie.
So nice to your viewers.
I am so nice. I love you guys. Fuck y'all. I'm fucking with y'all. And then also they bring in Guile and shit. But the thing that kind of pisses me off about this game is the first few days is hard to connect to the servers because they try to do cross servers. They try to do cross servers with the PC, which I mean I'm scared. I'm scared for my life. You know why I'm scared?
Is the mods?
The mods. Because PC players be little hoes.
I didn't know. I don't think mods can transfer over to PlayStation and Xbox like that.
No,
You know what I'm saying?
I'm talking about like when you playing online. They got Ryu looking like Goku and shit.
Oh man.
I'm kind of nervous about that, but I don't know if they can do a stat boost to that. I mean,
Yeah.
but other than that, this game is fucking wonderful. Besides me paying $60 for 40% of the goddamn game, pisses me off. What I say about that is because there ain't no arcade mode like Street Fighter 4. There wasn't challenge mode. They ain't. Yeah. They ain't.
No challenge mode.
No challenge. What challenge mode was, what it did was it challenged you.
That's why I call it challenge mode.
It challenged you to learn that character. And you learn the character and you got a title. Or you got like a different color on your character.
Mm-hmm.
That's how it was in Street Fighter 4. But this one, not even that. On launch, you don't even get different costumes that I know of. Because I played through majority of the story mode. You get different costumes, but you're going to use those alternate costumes for the story mode. That's bullshit. And then, they're bringing a patch that's supposed to release the shop, challenge mode, arcade mode, and some other shit. It still pissed me off, though. Really did. Because, I paid $60 fucking. And I'm still kind of confused on the season pass. I gotta look more into it. I'm about the season pass, y'all, without even knowing. These niggas took my money. Because I just said, fuck it. I said, fuck it. You got it? Ball out. Like Kevin Hart. Just went all out with it. I said, fuck it, because I like Street Fighter. And next thing you look up, turns out you don't need the season pass because the characters are free. and don't get me wrong, I did look into this. Beforehand, but I was just like, be on the safe side. Let's just get it either way. I don't know. But I mean, we're paying for Guile. Who else? Jury. But yeah. And next time we do this shit, I need to put my friend on speakerphone. We need to get Demon Wolf.
Yeah.
He's our other associate. He's our squad mate. Squad. But other than that, Street Fighter 5, I would wait till March. But if you really just want to get your hands on it and you want to learn the characters, there's training mode, there's still survival mode. You play online with people. I've been playing online with my boy Senator Riley. Shouts out to him. He whooped my ass, but we kind of skipped around a bit because of the lag, the connection, because of their server. It wasn't not my server, our server here on campus. It was their fucking server, bitches. And get that shit chipping, motherfuckers. But anyways, it's a fun game. It's a fun game. And the story mode is not really a story mode. It's like, I want to say it's pointless, in my opinion. It's just giving you like a little background. I just want to throw that out there. But above all, it's a fun game. But what's the next topic? What else do you think of? Want to talk about Allison Road?
Yes.
You want to open up that door? What was that other game you told me about?
Yes. Okay. So I'm a huge. I just recently, like last year, since I had my PS4, a horror game fanatic. I started with Outlast.
I know. I've seen you.
Get the hell out of me. Outlast scared the fuck out of me. PT. Everybody knows what PT is. I swear to God, the story behind PT, I didn't know what it was. I just saw like this little photo that says PT with a tree stomp on it on PlayStation Network. I'm like, what the fuck is this? I don't know what that is. I'm not gonna download that. But that's like one of those relaxation games or some shit. A meditation game. I'm like, no.
I said, let me see this PT talk about.
Last year, my roommate said, download PT. It is creepy as fuck. I download PT.
You were shitting everywhere.
And I turn the game on, and it starts playing, and you wake up in the room and go out into the hall, and you start turning the corners, and shit starts looking the same. I think I shitted myself around the time where I turned the corner, and someone was standing in the hallway, and then someone jumped out at me and killed me. I said, yeah, let me cut this off. Let me pull the plug. Throw away the remote. Uninstall. Ever since then, I did eventually beat the demo at night. But
I'm so upset.
I know they don't have PT anymore. But that spirit there causes other people to make PT
like spin-off.
Spiritual successors.
Yeah, spiritual
The
successors.
spiritual successors. One of the first spiritual successors is
Allison Rowe.
Allison Rowe. I think it's made by one person.
Yeah, he wasn't even a game designer.
No, this is his first game.
He's a 3D animator.
Yeah, this is his first game he's making on the Unreal Engine. It is
By himself.
By himself.
And that shit looked phenomenal.
It looks just as good as PT, if not better. It's like an exact copy.
Who knows what PT could have been, but this right here is like, oh my god, that's like DLC to that demo. Like,
yes, it's terrifying. It's the demo, the beta demo. I think it was a beta, wasn't it, or pre-alpha or something like that.
Yes.
The one that he showed, I don't know what the story is. I think it's in London, somewhere in London. But the voice actor, they do have a voice actor in this game. He sounds very American. There's no accent of any British descent or anything like that. But
That looks fucking. I want to get that game.
yeah, but it's super horrifying. The other one that I recently found like a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, he told me about it. I had to look that shit up.
Was it vintage?
It was vintage. It was Visage.
Visage.
It was some shit like that.
Yeah, Visage is a horror. It's a psychological horror. And what surprises me is that Allison Rowe, which comes out later, that's planned out to be released later in 2016. Visage, I'm not sure when that's supposed to be released.
But they have a Kickstarter for it, didn't you?
Yes, it's a Kickstarter. Psychological horror game, and the entire game takes place in the house.
Build my fucking house.
Big ass house.
I got a big ass house.
It's a big ass house.
We get in this apartment. I would fucking go there again if that shit happened.
Fuck that. I'm taking the dog and we're getting the fuck out of there. You hear me?
It's gonna force you to go off the fucking balcony.
But Visage is made by Sad Square Studios. I've never heard of them. I've never heard. I don't know.
It's an indie developer, man.
Indie developer. I've never heard.
Is it a developer or developers?
I think it's developers. I think
It's probably two people.
It's a different small team. Probably under 15. 15 people.
15 to me is just 4 people. The other people they're just doing this right here.
They were standing there.
They were them motherfuckers in the boardroom, the storyboard room. What do you want to come up with? We come up with this. Good. We're gonna program it. Aww.
Programs be like shit. I hate programs. But anyways, Visage.
Going back to Java.
Is made by Sad Square.
Okay, so Visage is made by Sad Square Studios.
Sad as fuck.
Sad as fuck.
I should just call them Sad as fuck studios.
No, but Visage is a psychological horror game that's pretty much on the same level as PT and Allison Rowe. And what interests me is that it takes place in one house.
It's like two.
It's two-story. It's a two-story house, but
sorry, I got like a message. Anyways, it's a 2-story house.
niggas in they damn smart watches. You can't take out your phone out your pocket like everybody else.
Nope.
But yeah, it's a 2-story house, 3 beds, 2 baths, living room, kitchen area, and a fucking giant tree.
Does that tree have something to do with the?
Yeah, I don't know. That's what I'm saying. So
it's like Call of Duty Black Ops 3.
yes, the ending. yeah. The alpha gameplay trailer. The player opens the door and there's like this Freddy Krueger looking ass, steam room that you have to go through. And then you go through that, and it's like you go through the basement, and it's like a huge cavern.
Was it really Freddy Krueger though? That's what I want to
No,
know. You said Freddy Krueger.
Look, you know how Freddy Krueger has that little steam. He's always in the steam area.
Yeah, everything
right.
always
And
hot
so
and steamy.
Right, and you open up the closet, and you just look in this hallway of pipes and steam, and then you go, and you're in like this giant cavern, and like in the middle, it's like a massive tree. You know what I'm saying? It's you have to see it, but before all this, dimension shifting bullshit, there's this creepy ass little girl. You can't see her. It's like American Horror Story. They only want to be seen if they want to. You know what I'm saying?
That ain't fair.
Right. So
That's cheating.
it's very, very, very horrifying, but it's gorgeous.
You can't kick her ass or nothing?
No, you can't. It's not like most horror games these days. You can't fight back.
I like fighting back.
Mm-hmm.
See, if they made them more like, I like where they're going at with it nowadays.
Mm-hmm.
With that, without you being able to fight, I'll play a game like that. But Firewatch, never. It was hard watching you play it, but I ain't gonna talk about that again. But fucking Visage, y'all. Visage. You gotta get Visage. You don't get Visage, you ain't shit.
Vintage.
You a bitch. I'm just kidding, you ain't a bitch. But you a hoe for not getting it. Anyway, so Visage is gonna be a good game. But like I was saying, a scary game to me back then was like Fear.
I never played Fear.
Fear scared the fuck out of me. But I told you I had that obsession period where I liked it too damn much, but it didn't get scary to me no more.
Yeah.
And I play the scariest scenes, and my mom would come in that room. Woo, why that bitch naked? Because she got naked. I almost knew how to throw it down. She throw your ass up against lockers, and then Condemned was another one. I like that one.
In a way though, that's how developers have to make true horror games. Like Outlast, for example. It's
people.
No, it's a game. It's a game that you can play over and over and over, but you will always have the same, horror feeling because it's the feeling of being chased.
Mm-hmm.
Games like PT and probably Alice Road and Visage. I played PT over and over and over to the point where I didn't get scared anymore. But Outlast, it still creeps me out a little bit.
Yeah, I see. It scared the hell out of me. Why that dude? I'm not gonna talk about that. That shit was gross.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
People do some nasty shit in this game. So if you want to get it,
and Outlast 2 is coming out this year too.
Oh yeah.
More info on that
We got 10 seconds
later.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to expand this shit.
Is that it?
So, we already talked about Visage, Firewatch,
Uncharted.
that's racism. Racist ass developers.
Final
Final
Fantasy.
Fantasy, the remakes, 5 and, well, not 5, 7 and 15.
7, 15.
I
Too many goddamn numbers.
Yeah, it really is.
Final Fantasy 7, 3.1, 13, 14.
I'm gonna hate to see them be like old ass men. God damn, it's 452 already.
When I was in college, they had Final Fantasy 15.
Back in my day, we had 15 remake, even though they remade it another time, but that was a good motherfucker.
Dad. My kids gonna be real proper when they grow up. Dad. No one plays 15 anymore.
It's all about 250.
It's all about Final Fantasy 57.
But we talked about that.
57.
No, 36.
36.
I don't know what that's from. That's from Mike Epps. Stand up, uncut, underrated. Anyways, last thing we're gonna talk about before we close it out here is it's fucking late. Well, technically, it's early in the morning if you get up at this time.
It's 4:11.
It's fucking late for us.
Fucking late.
It's fucking late for us. And I still have to edit this shit. You have software, right? You got software.
Hell no.
No, I got software, y'all. I gotta edit this, but we a team. We gonna do it together. So anyway, last thing we want to talk about is Devil's Third. Notice how quiet it got. Because that's exactly how that game is. I hate to say it, and I told y'all on my other channel, RePP Millions, my standalone. I fucking been waiting for this game 7 damn fucking years. 7 years, and that shit was tossed around. The developer team, publisher, just treat that game like a hoe, man. They treat that shit like a straight up like a hoe.
Usually games when games get tossed around to developers, they don't turn out well.
They,
AKA Sly Cooper.
That's another story for another day. But anyways, Devil's Third. Y'all heard me talk about it. I've yet to show gameplay because it's hard. It's so hard to show gameplay. It's so hard. You wanna know why it's hard? Because I want to show y'all multiplayer. Because that's what the game is based around. Not saying they don't have a fun story mode. I mean, I'm not even done with that bitch, but you've seen me. That shit is hard. Because it's made by, I'm not going to say that motherfucker's name. You should look that nigga's name up. I'll attempt it. Just look up Devil's Third game developer. Or a game producer, or whatever the fuck his name is. It's like total. I'm not even going to try, because I'll probably butcher the shit out of it. Y'all going to hate the fuck out of me. Does it say his name? Okay.
Tomonobu
Itagaki. See, we trying. Y'all gonna fucking kick our ass.
We just gonna call this nigga Tomo Bugatti.
Tomo Bugatti. There
Tomo
we go.
Bugatti.
We gonna fucking mix his name up. But anyways, he's part of Valhalla Games, and they developed this game. It's a first person shooter. And the cool thing about this game is the fact that you can hack and slash. It's the nigga that made Ninja Gaiden, and he also produced Dead or Alive, as well as the Extreme. You know, you like titties and shit. You fucking perverts, you motherfuckers. There's some motherfuckers these days. I got that game. Anyway, well, I didn't get it for that. But, I ain't gonna lie. I was young. I was 12. We had the internet like you kids these days. We did, but we had Game Informer.
We had magazines. You have to flip shit.
You didn't have to sit here and say.
Yeah, we didn't have.
We had this sliding bullshit.
We didn't have swiping. We had to
swiping and shit.
Swiping,
motherfucker.
Believe it or not, we had to lick our thumbs and flip pages.
This is gonna be hard to look at in the future.
Like, what is a page?
What is that?
What's this?
What's a piece of paper? But anyway, so Devil's Third, baby. Devil's Third. Oh, he seen me play the multiplayer. It's fucking chaotic when you do get in the match. When you do. It has a bunch of fun modes. Has a bunch. And you can create your character. I will say this game does kind of lag on frame rate. It kind of slacks. Like sometimes it looks like it wants to go to 60, but then it's like it's at 30, which is okay. But then it's like it drops to 10. And it kind of scares me because I'm like,
damn, 10?
Yeah.
Damn, your character ought to be teleporting by now.
Why is it being visible? But regardless to say, it's just, it does, like on one level, it was just, I didn't want to say it, but it really is. It fucking sucks on that bad. It really does. But, other than that, the game actually is fun. It's just, they didn't promote it as well as they did Bayonetta. I played Bayonetta. Played the shit out that game. Still trying to beat it, but played the shit out that game. I'm still trying to play part 2. And that's my 4 for 4 this month. That's my 4. If y'all don't know what that is, you gotta play 4 fucking games in 1 month. Don't matter if it's ranking reaching the final rank in a fucking multiplayer game. You gotta beat the game somehow.
You have to beat the game. You have to beat 4 games
within
this February.
Yes.
Mine's was Second Son.
He chose the same one.
And Firewatch.
Yeah. You beat Firewatch. That took you a fucking day though.
It's an indie game. I expected, and I played this all day straight through, so I expected it to beat it in a day.
I should have chose something easier. You know what I should chose?
What?
Should chose. I don't know if you ever played that. You young. Oh, that Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles arcade game.
No, I don't do it. No.
That game only takes you an hour or two to beat. Like you do.
Wow.
I mean, if you know where all the pizzas are, find the pizza slices. Speaking of that, there's a new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles game coming out this year. I forget the fucking name of that studio. They made the last one that just came out, Transformers game. Called Transformers Devastation or some shit.
I don't know. We need to start writing shit down.
We do. We're bad. We gonna get it together, y'all. But I mean, that's all we really have to say. Any final thoughts, last comments?
Obama.
That's how we're gonna end every video, y'all. Just saying random shit.
Obama.
Just Obama. Obama. But it's rep that, y'all. I'm repping millions. I gotta change my name. He's VJ. Oh, but we have fun here. We probably gonna play the division this weekend. I still gotta go on my date with my girlfriend. I'm fucking up.
He's fucking up.
Fucking up. I ain't get to take her out on Valentine's, so fucking up. But we did get to see The Walking Dead.
That's Valentine's these days.
Mm-hmm.
Netflix and chill.
Or Netflix and pop pills. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Netflix and pop pills.
Don't do that. Hey, that's for the people that buy themselves. I ain't gonna lie, they fucking up. I watch that shit by myself on pop pills. I eat sandwiches, some Lay's chips.
Netflix and Hot Wheels.
But either way it goes, hopefully y'all enjoyed this. Hit that subscribe button. I'm forcing your ass. I will come to your fucking place and make your fucking finger just click that motherfucker. Or if you're on your damn mobile device, poke that motherfucker. You gonna poke the shit out that screen. Your finger gonna do your goddamn tablet or your fucking phone, your cell phone. I think about it for a second. I'm old.
You're electrocuted.
You're gonna be zapped. But that's all we have. I'll see you guys later. We'll be live streaming the Division. You want to do that? You want to live stream the Division this weekend? If we can, we get around to it. Connection works, so we'll be good.
Yes.
So, peace. You want to say peace?
I did this like 1,000 times.
Fuck it, we're doing it again. Fuck it. Fuck it.